So, you want to know how to make an auto start 1v1 with build resets and teleporting when you go in the water? Perfect, you came to the right place. Enough with the yap, let's just get right into it. Alright, so I'm actually not going to be showing you guys everything. If you guys want an in-depth video on how to make the actual 1v1 part, then I have up here in the top right, you'll see that I do have a video linked, or in the description, I will have the video on how to make an aesthetic 1v1 map, zero delay. This is going to be like a 30-minute video if you want to watch the whole thing. Otherwise, let's just get into the actual main part. A couple of things I want to go over while I'm just building this guy for you guys to show you guys the video. I want to say that in my last video, like the one that I said that I was gonna link, I had a couple of questions that you guys had, so I'm just gonna show you guys these really quickly. If you guys don't care about this or you don't have any problems, like you already know how to make maps, then just skip this part. But otherwise, then stay around for this because it's very important. Make sure that these settings are the same as mine. As in drops is off so it doesn't fall all the way down. Collision terrain, you can actually make that nothing, but I have it on terrain. Then grid snap, I have it as off while I'm building this part. Building as prop off, you don't want it to be a prop. That's a main thing you probably want to know. Pulled player off, phone tool, keybind, I don't know what that is, but yeah. So you want to make sure that these are the same. And in your actual island settings, I'm just going to show you guys really quick. I was going to say is for these settings, the build mode settings, I was going over them, just changing them. Make sure allow buildings obviously all, because you want to be able to edit and build. Building can destroy environment, you want that on no, so make sure that's off. They have all these settings, you do have to change everything, so like make sure inventory and all this type of stuff is all on. You want to make sure environment damage is set to off. Enable fire, you want no probably. And then these you want to make sure that it's on you want to make sure that's on enemy and self built. Over here, like I was saying, for ambience it doesn't matter. I like to put it at 8 p.m. just because it looks really nice. And then the rest I could just leave. You don't even need to do anything. So this should make it that your map is good right now. So it should look something like this if you make your settings the same. Like I said, if you want a more in-depth version of this video, then I do have it in the top right corner. It should show once again if you guys just missed it the first time, or it's going to be in the description like I was talking about. Anyways, let's I'm going to skip to when this actual I build the whole thing again for you guys, so I could show you guys a little bit better on how to make a reset, how to make a teleport when you fall into the water, and how to make it that you have a auto start 1v1. All right, so I'll see you guys once I snap my fingers. Okay, so I finally built the main part. I recommend you guys don't use this one that I had, which is the let me see. Don't use this the actual like black structure galleries. Use the reflective ones if you want to use these two, because this one is way too dark. Like I literally, you can't see this. Like look, like there's no shot, there's no light, there's nothing. So I literally couldn't see my actual like build, like the actual ramps. I couldn't see them. So yeah, anyways, getting that out of the way, now I'm going to show you guys how to make the auto start 1v1, build reset, and how to teleport. I have the aesthetic 1v1 map like I was talking about, which was showing you guys how to do that, but you guys had a lot of questions. So first thing we're going to do is for our teleporter for the ground, because this is the easiest one, right? So just what you're going to do, I know it looks really weird, I don't like this anymore, guys, I'm sorry, I don't like it at all. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to open your content thing, whatever it is. It's really weird now, but yeah, you're going to open teleport. You're going to search for teleporter in your devices or whatever it's called. And if you give me a second, we're going to turn off grid snap. I'm going to make it 32 because 32 is just the best in my opinion. We're going to put it right there. Okay, so we're going to teleport right here. This roll land. We're going to land right here. When we fall in the water, we should be right here. So the settings, you're guys going to see this real quick. Settings, you have teleporter group. Make sure that this is on none. Enabled during phases, all selected class, and like all of this, make sure it's the same. Teleport rift off, visual effects, sound effects, no effect radius. Make sure all, like I was saying, all this should be like this, right? So this is, you can copy it, make sure it's copied. Now that we have it like this, what you're gonna do is go find a mutator zone. Once we get our mutator zone, we're gonna go all the way where the middle of our map is. So we're gonna go right here, it doesn't really matter, but like about in the middle. Go all the way down as far as we can, right? Now we should be at the very bottom. I don't think, yeah, you can't go any lower than this, so this should be the bottom of it, right? Once you have it at the bottom, you're gonna make sure that you go here, make sure this is on always. Zone visible, no, yeah. Make sure this is at 100. So zone width, and these two should be at 100. Height, this one should be at 3.5 if you copied me and put it at the very bottom. And then the rest should be, yeah, you don't need these, obviously, you just want it to be effect players. And then this should be it. That's basically it. Yeah. So now what we're going to do, once we've done that part, we're going to make it that on player entering zone, right? We're going to make it that it goes to teleporter and it teleports. That's it. There's literally nothing else to do. So now what should happen, as you can see, when we hit the actual water, when we hit this green area right here, we are going to be teleporting right there. So that's it. That's how you do the teleporter. That shouldn't be any harder or anything. That's how you do that main part. Okay, so now that we got that part out of the way, I'm going to really quickly show you guys how to make the reset thing. So I was going to search up reset. Sorry. We're going to get a button. Once you've gotten a button, place it down. Doesn't matter where it is, because this is just a tutorial. I'm not going to make it perfect since I've already did that in my other video. But we're just going to put one over here. It doesn't need to be that far. Okay, I don't know why I put that so far away. But we're just going to have that right there, okay? Now we're going to customize the button. We're going to go over here to interact time, make it on instant interact time. If you want, you can make it a little bit, like 25 seconds, just in case. Activating team, invert team, allowed class, any times can trigger. You want it to be on infinite. Delay, you want it on be want it to be on instant. Reset delay, you want it to be on instant as well. Actually, I think no, reset delay, yeah, you want it to be as instant. Trigger sound, enable at game start, enabled. Here you could actually put reset so you know what it is, just in case. Visible during game, yes. Unless you don't want it to look like a button, which I have in that video, like I was talking about the aesthetic 1v1 delay map. I show you how to make it where it's like invisible when you have like a prop here, and it just looks nice. And that's it. Okay, so you just want that. Boom. Now you should have the settings. It should look just like that, right? And that's basically it for your actual button settings. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go find yourself an explosive device. If we take our explosive device, we're going to put it right here. Sorry, I don't know what that was. So you're going to make sure you put your explosive device right here. You're going to go to your explosive device, and can be damaged on off, health off, blast radius. Make this the furthest possible. So we're just going to click as fast as I can. For you guys out there, it is 10, so you don't have to click like I just did. Player damage, make sure obviously this is 0. I'm just going to type 0. Ignore team for damage, none. Structure damage, make this 500. Okay. We'll make that 500. For structure damage. Actually, no, let's make it 1,000, just because I don't think anything's over 1,000. Damage indestructible. Please make sure this is off, so you guys don't start complaining about that. Make sure that's off. Knockback on none. Blast line of sight, make sure it's on no. Explode on proximity off. Has time the detonation from game start, make sure it's on off. Play audio VFX, no, we don't want that. Range, like all this stuff, make this off. Visible in game, like that's just dumb if you want it on. Off. Show health bar, all this stuff off. Play audio, no. Device mesh, doesn't matter, just makes it look like a bomb or this barrel over here. Time until reset allowed. We're gonna make that 0.1. We want it the lowest. That's it. Okay, press OK just to make sure it saved all our stuff. Now we're going to go to events. So what we're going to do is explode when receiving from. We're going to do button. That's it. Okay, and then reset. This might be something that was stopping you guys. We're going to make it also button. So it should be right as we explode. It should instantly make the button reset it as well. So now you should have gotten this. If you want to test it, let's just test that real quick. So give me a sec, I'll show you guys it works. Okay, so as you can see, you are able to fall into the water and it'll teleport you back. This is, by the way, if you guys are copying exactly my settings and not doing anything really weird. Okay, so now we should have the teleporter works. Okay, what the heck happened to my feet? Okay, now for the resets. As you see, it infinitely does work. Let's just build real quick. As you see, I just built a little box over here. Let's press reset. Boom. Let's do it again. Okay, don't add an interaction time, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why I added an interaction time. As you see, now it should be infinitely resetting. For you guys, if I go back again, boom, it reset again. So that now makes it that you have all this main part. Now, we have this stupid wall here, which obviously, if you want to know what this is, let me show you guys real quick. Now, if you're wondering where I got this actual, like, wall that I have here, just in case you do like it, if we go out of here, which I hate, by the way, this new UI, I feel like they're, like, trying to just piss us off. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to ring. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's gonna be this one, this bright one. And we're just gonna go all the way down, and you see I have these walls over here. I just took the white one just because it looked really nice, because it's really bright and stuff. But that's how you get this wall here. Now let me show you how you make it that it goes down. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a prop manipulator for the auto start 1v1. You're gonna place it down like this, and then we're gonna go to our settings. We're gonna go over here, enabled at game start on, start hidden off, override priority objects affected on in a zone. We're gonna do that. Zone width, let's do like that. Let's just see. Yep. Let's make that a bit smaller. So we're just gonna make that 0. Perfect. Okay, So make it at 0 for your zone width. Depth, I believe we're gonna make that 0.5. Yeah, it should be just like that. And then for height, we'll make it 0.25 as well. So it should look something like this. So now it should affect everything. As you see, it is going to be in the wall. So make sure it is perfectly on your wall. It doesn't matter where on the wall, but as long as it's only touching your wall, and that should be the main part. So now that you have this part down, the next thing you're going to want to do is go into your content thing and get rid of prop, and then you're going to go for player counter, I believe. Yeah, this one, take a player counter. Oh my goodness, that's not the right rotate. Rotate it this way. We're going to place it right there, and let's go to our settings real quick. Basically, you're just going to want to make sure you're copying these exact settings. Okay, and then you're going to go to here. Okay, perfect. And now make sure that, now that you have that, you should be sure that this one is like perfectly where you want it to be. So let's try putting it up here. I don't know why it's like glitching around like this. Okay, perfect. So now it should be perfectly within your thing. If you're up to it, as you see, you are touching the actual thing. On this side, same thing, you should be touching it. That's perfect. Now that you have it, that your character should be fully touching, if you want, just to be sure, you can go back down here and make it that this one is like 1.3. I don't know why it's just randomly glitching like that. 1.05. Oh. Okay, so now that you have it like this, it should be just fine. Mine's really high up for some reason. It won't let me like move it down a little. There you go. Yeah, okay, so actually now it should be just perfect where you see my head is touching it. If you want, you can make it a little lower. I'm just going to keep it nice and safe and keep it up here. Make our prop manipulator, by the way. I'm just going to make sure it's down a little bit as well. Not out like that. Okay, sorry. So it should be just like that. Just perfect. Not really going into anything else, as you see. And now what we're going to do, okay, so basically once you've done this part right here, you have your actual player counter here and your prop manipulator set up. All of this obviously not touching the ramp, only touching this actual wall. What you're going to do is you're going to add a trigger here. Make sure that your trigger has these exact settings right here. So I'll go really slowly for you guys if you guys want to just copy them. Basically all I'm doing is making visible in-game off, trigger by player off, and main one is going to be triggered by water as well off because it's next to water. And then you're just going to keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Trigger VFX and sound effects on off. Then you go to functions, make it that your trigger when receiving from, okay, what in the world? Okay, so as you can see now, when we go to our functions, it's going to say trigger when receiving from, and you're going to add it as player counter, and then make it on count succeeds. And then over here you're going to make it on triggered send device or event to timer device on start. Then you're going to go over here and just copy my exact settings I have over here. So we're just changing duration to 3 seconds, can interact to no, completion behavior, make it reset, visible during game, make it on hidden, then display time only in seconds. Then you're going to go all the way down, timer label, make it extra large, make it that it's show on HUD, make sure that that's on, enable urgency mode on, mode time 3 seconds as well. Audio effects, you can make it off, but I'm going to keep it on. And that's basically it. Next thing you're going to do is, okay, so once you've done that part, you're just going to press OK. You're going to go here and you're just going to want to copy your trigger device. So now you should have 2 trigger devices. And let me show you really quickly what you're going to do with the second one. And then you're going to go over here on timer. So you're going to make your trigger over here. You're going to make it on your timer device and it's going to be on success. You're going to press OK just for now. Then you're going to go back, go over here. This one we're just going to delete real quick and make it on prop manipulator, sorry. And you're going to make this one show props if I find it. Okay, show props. Press OK. Then you're going to go back to your settings over here. Go to your trigger delay. Give me a second. Make this one 3 seconds. You're going to press OK. Then you're going to go to your actual timer device over here. And then when it goes to on success, you're going to add another one. Oh, sorry. You're going to add another one, make it on prop manipulator, and I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is we're going to hide props. Well, once you've done all of this, it should be it. Now you can move this. I'm just going to take, oh my god, I just accidentally deleted it. Okay, sorry, I just redid it finally. You don't want to press your delete. What I was trying to do is select all 3, And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move this far away. Let's just put it far away. So let's put it right here, nice and chilly. Over there, it's just gonna be chilling. And that should be it. So now if we test this out really quickly, let me show you guys. We're gonna start game, and it should hopefully show that there's one person here. I see we only have one person here, so it's not going to do anything. But let me go get somebody else, or actually I'm going to get my alt account to actually like go here, and I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So just give me a minute. Okay, so as you guys see, my alt account just spawned in here. If I just move around, see my alt account is here. Now if I just go over here, let's just go right up to the wall. Now if I get my alt account, give me a second. I'm on my phone right now. If I jump up here, should be right next to it. Yep, look at that. You ready? 2, 1, and what'd I say? It is now broken. And that's it. That's basically how you do it. So now, as you saw, we were able to walk. Now I can't do anything. It's just gonna be stuck like this. And if I show you guys once again, like I was saying, if I build real quick, start it, or I mean reset, boom, reset's gonna infinitely reset. So that should all work. Then if I go to the water, as you guys can see, it teleported me back. And one more time, just for good measure, I'm gonna go up to here, turn my character around, walk up to it. See, we have 3 seconds before it goes down, and it goes away. Now I can start the 1v1. So I have a fair 1v1. That's basically it. So that's how you make a auto start 1v1 with resets and a teleporter. Hope you guys did enjoy. This took me way too long because I was trying to figure out how to do this on the new like system, since I don't really use I haven't actually used creative in a while, other than like these videos that I'm making for you guys. So it is like a lot harder for me since I'm used to the older stuff. But if you guys made it this far, then that means you guys did enjoy, or I helped you guys. So please make sure to help me out, and by leaving a like and subscribing, and also commenting down below. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.